You don't even know what those are? You don't know what Intellivision is? Older brother, so I had Atari, so I had Pong, had Nintendo, of course, Sega, I had a Sega Genesis, PlayStation. I don't think I had a PlayStation. Xbox. Okay, well, you're throwing me off a little bit. I can't even shoot an episode and he's on his phone. Hey, that's not very thoughtful. Hello, Adventure. So I think there are so many misconceptions about YouTube. People think that YouTube is just this website where I can watch cat videos, which you can, and some of them are pretty hilarious, but there's so much more to life than online cat videos. YouTube doesn't even have to be accessed from your computer or even your mobile device. There's so many places and more coming out every day where you can watch these YouTube videos from. I'm gonna show you some things in the next couple of episodes that is gonna turn YouTube into the most amazing school you've ever seen. I'm gonna show you things that are gonna allow you to be more thoughtful with your family, that will help invest in your team that you work with. YouTube is also a social network. YouTube is great even if you never upload a video, but when you upload videos, I'm gonna show you some really great things on how you can use that to give yourself some influence and how you can use some built-in tools that people are just like, what? That was there the whole time? Yes. So I'm super excited. So let's make a video about how to upload and watch your videos. Hope that doesn't break the internet. I kept it as a pretty clean install here, so I can kind of build it out with you. So it works much like a social network. Now, these are showing even videos that you're not gonna see on the main part because I've changed the privacy. This is the public one, but I have other videos that I have shared with my teams. So I even have a private video like in this. And so instead of typing a long email, I just recorded a video.
Hey, Tori, this is John Eric. Well, of course, this is John Eric.
This is where your videos, when you upload those, they don't always have to be public videos. They can be private. I left this one video up to show you because I want to show you. I think most people know kind of how YouTube works at this point. Okay, so there we capture meltdown of my toddler, and you've all been there. It doesn't help that my mom talks a lot of trash when she plays video games. You can give that a thumbs up, a thumbs down, right? So that's giving them a high five, a thumbs down. What is that? Don't do that. It's not nice. If I wanted to leave a comment on somebody's video, I could do that there. I also can share it on Google Plus because of that integration. That becomes powerful. Also, one cool feature that a lot of people don't know, you just use the plus sign and then I could start to type like Jeremiah. And now when I do my comments, hey, check this out. Now what I'm doing is I'm notifying him that he's in a comment. Now, the other thing that I like as well is this feature here is watch later. I can go to watch later and that serves as kind of a bookmark. You can use video to find the things that you're really interested in, share those and collaborate with your friends, and have your own unique voice in there. I'm going to go to kind of YouTube home. So when I first kind of log in there, and I'm going to go over to my channel. This is where, like, for example, I'm going to add channel art. The reason you want to do this is that typically when you're going through and you're looking at other people's channels, if somebody doesn't have a profile picture, like for me, it's really hard to follow somebody on Twitter if they don't have their profile picture done because it just feels like, oh, it's not ready yet. And so you don't want this idea of it's under construction or they're not spending time there. So we'll upload our channel art here. I'll go to my photos. I'll just look at picking a photo here. It's showing you what it looks like on a desktop, TV, or mobile. And then if I adjust the cropping, what this will show you, you have kind of your one part of what it's gonna look like, that bounding box there, but then it also is gonna show you like, well, this is a smaller box of what that's gonna look like as well. So I go back to my devices preview, and so it's like, hey, on the TV, it's gonna be really big, but on the desktop, I'm just gonna see that part. I'll also hit auto enhance there. So it's just gonna have a little bit of M's face on there. It is connected to my Google Plus, so I would change it in both places there. And then I also could change my links. So I could, for example, add a channel description. So I'll just put like the adventure that started a revolution. Okay, so now that I have that done, I can also add a website. I can add additional links overlaid on top of that. What my Google Plus link is, those are in my about. So now that you start playing around with making your channel look more like you, let's upload our first video. So I'm just gonna go to that upper right corner to upload. Other ways to create videos, besides just importing or dragging them to your desktop, is we can do a webcam, we can create a photo slideshow. What we've done before is we've shown you the Google Plus Hangouts on Air. That's basically doing a live broadcast. And one of the really great features that we're gonna show you in an upcoming episode is that there's a whole online video editor. So if you just need to make some small changes, man, you can upload that video privately, make those changes, download that video. It never is shown to anybody, but you have your own online editor there. So also I want to point out one other thing is that I have this by default set as unlisted. And what that means is that other people can watch it if they have the link. If somebody searches YouTube or they go to my page, they're not going to find it. If I send it to public, then that means anybody searching for those keywords or people going to my page can see that. But also private, what is nice about private is that can be just for me. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to do a webcam capture. Let's record this. There's Jeremiah right there. But anyway, right now I'm just recording that. And so it's pretty simple. This could be for, hey, you just want to do a greeting, talking to your team, and I can just stop recording. And then I just had that set to go unlisted by default. And this is where I'm just going to put in my basic information. The first 4 words are weighted a little bit heavier. This is where it's important because search engine optimization, or SEO, because it's owned by Google, it's going to look there. Then the tags, this is where, what are the different tags that would be important to help find your video? The more information that I put in here, it's going to be helpful. So now that I save those changes, you'll see that I have that video right here. So this is the basic concept. If you want to be able to see the actual changes that I'm making on this page and you want to check out my YouTube channel, you can go to johnerik.tv and it will take you right to here. So what I want you to do is, if you haven't already set up your account, make sure that you set up your account. And remember, that's integrated with Google Plus. So if you already have a Google Plus account, it's already built in. And then what we want you to do is just upload your first video. And it does not have to be a public video. It can be private. Remember, we are not tourists. Tourists get thrown off if their bag goes missing for 5 minutes. And so a tourist with social media is like, well, where's that button? It doesn't look like that on my phone. I need to know what the 3 steps are. We aren't those people. We are explorers on a grand adventure, and your adventure now can be broadcast in high definition, and it can be on a mobile device. That's insane. We live in the future. You're part of a revolution, and your adventure begins right now.